The Crewe murders remain a dark stain on New Zealand's history. On a cold June night in 1970, Harvey and Jeanette Crewe were brutally murdered in their Pukekohe farmhouse. Their baby daughter Rochelle was left alone for days beside her deceased parents. This horrific crime shocked the nation and triggered a massive police investigation. What followed was not a straightforward pursuit of justice, but a twisted saga of cover-ups, manipulation and betrayal. The very institutions meant to uphold the law became entangled in a web of deceit. The case is riddled with irony. The attempt to shield a lawyer connected to the case, and by extension his powerful associates, ultimately backfired. Instead of protecting the integrity of the legal system, it led to its severe erosion. The pursuit of a quick resolution and the desire to protect influential figures overshadowed the pursuit of truth and justice. This essay explores the Crewe murders, focusing on the actions taken to conceal the truth and their devastating consequences. The initial intent behind the mishandling of the Crewe murders appears clear: to protect a prominent lawyer with ties to the case. This individual had significant influence and was connected to a network of powerful individuals. Exposing his potential involvement would have had far-reaching consequences, potentially damaging reputations and jeopardizing financial interests. The authorities, whether implicitly or explicitly, chose to prioritize these interests over a thorough and impartial investigation. This decision to protect the powerful set in motion a chain of events that would forever taint the case. Evidence was planted, witnesses were coerced, and crucial information was suppressed. The focus shifted from finding the true perpetrators to constructing a narrative that shielded those deemed important. This deliberate manipulation of the justice system aimed to maintain a facade of order and protect the privileged few, even at the cost of truth and accountability. Despite the meticulous efforts to bury the truth, cracks began to appear in the carefully constructed facade. Arthur Allen Thomas, a local farmer, was wrongfully convicted of the murders twice. However, inconsistencies in the evidence, particularly concerning a shell casing found at the crime scene, raised serious doubts about his guilt. This planted evidence, meant to solidify the case against Thomas, ultimately became a symbol of the corruption that plagued the investigation. Years later, new evidence emerged, further exposing the cover-up. The type of ammunition used in the murders pointed to a specific firearm, one that was linked to the prime suspect and his lawyer, who was meant to be protected. This revelation, along with testimonies from witnesses who had been silenced or ignored, painted a damning picture of a justice system manipulated for personal gain. The very actions taken to bury the truth had inadvertently brought it to light, albeit after years of injustice. The Crewe murders highlight a chilling reality. When those in power prioritize self-preservation over justice, the very foundations of a society are shaken. The wrongful conviction of Arthur Allen Thomas, the intimidation of witnesses, and the suppression of crucial evidence demonstrate the devastating consequences of such corruption. The public's trust in the legal system, once considered a cornerstone of a just society, was irrevocably damaged. The case remains unsolved, a haunting reminder of the need for transparency and accountability within the justice system. The desire to protect a select few not only resulted in the miscarriage of justice, but also eroded public trust in the very institutions designed to uphold it. The Crewe murders serve as a stark warning against the abuse of power and the importance of pursuing truth and justice, regardless of the consequences.